Froggie went a-courtin and he did ride. Froggie went a-courtin and he did ride. Oh, Froggie went a-courtin and he did ride, a sword and a pistol by his side. He went down to Mrs. Marcy's door. He went down to Mrs. Marcy's door. He went down to Mrs. Marcy's door, where he had been many times before. Now, Mrs. Marcy, you within? Mrs. Marcy, you within? Mrs. Marcy, you within? Yes, kind sir, I sit and spin. Took Mrs. Marcy upon his knee. Took Mrs. Marcy upon his knee. Took Mrs. Marcy upon his knee. Mrs. Marcy, will you marry me? Without my Uncle Rat's consent. Without my Uncle Rat's consent. Without my Uncle Rat's consent, I wouldn't marry just any gent. Uncle Rat scratched his hairy side. Uncle Rat scratched his hairy side. Uncle Rat scratched his hairy side to think my niece would become a bride. Then Uncle Rat gave his consent. Uncle Rat gave his consent. When Uncle Rat gave his consent, the weasel wrote the publishment. And next came in were a bumblebee. And next came in were a bumblebee. And next came in were a bumblebee. Danced the jig with a two-legged flea. They all did hoot and the birds they sang. They all did hoot and the birds they sang. They all did hoot and the birds they sang. The music through the woods it rang. Where will the wedding breakfast be? Where will the wedding breakfast be? Where will the wedding breakfast be? He went down yonder in a holler tree. And what will the wedding breakfast be? What will the wedding breakfast be? What will the wedding breakfast be? 2 green beans and a black-eyed pea. They all went a-sailing across the lake. They all went a-sailing across the lake. They all went a-sailing across the lake, got swallowed up by a big black snake. There's bread and cheese upon the shelf. There's bread and cheese upon the shelf. There's bread and cheese upon the shelf. If you want any more, you can sing it yourself. Mm-hmm, mm-hmm, oh, oh.